Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome to Noctambulant, a horror game by the creator of Overslept, where a little girl must make sure to never wander around the house at night. My name is Renee. I lived happily with Mommy and Daddy. I love toys, all kinds of them. On my birthday, Mommy made a doll just for me. I hug her every night to sleep. I love the doll so much. And I love Daddy and Mommy so much. It's a pretty cool doll, actually. But something happened. Something really bad. The very next day, there was what they called a funeral. The only person at the funeral was an old lady. She said she was my grandma, and that Mommy and Daddy had passed away. Grandma said that I had to move in with her, and we were on a car to her house right after the funeral. I only had the doll with me. I had lost everything else. Mommy and Daddy were gone. Grandma's house was big. I was given new clothes, lots of toys, and dolls in my own doll room. Everything I couldn't have had before. It has been 6 months since. Don't you worry, little angel. Soon I will find your other wing, and you will be able to fly again. Renee. It's 7 p.m. Time for bed. Cough. Pack up your toys and hurry to your room. But this is my room. Yes, Grandma. Some of our toys are kind of creepy looking. Look over there to the left. Every day Grandma makes me go to bed early and locks the door shut. I don't understand that. You will soon. Give it a couple minutes. I need to move around. Enter doors. I wonder if this is kind of like Overslept, where it's like there's no saves. It's just you gotta beat it cleanly, don't die. You will always be loved. It's that dream again. I can't sleep. Now that I think of it, I didn't hear any locking sounds. Did Grandma not lock the door today? Grandma's been coughing a lot today. Is Grandma feeling unwell? I'll check if the door is really locked. Maybe I can go back to the doll room to play. What a dumb idea. Okay, so hold space to hide, space also to interact with items, and open map, escape to open options. It's like we can hide in the middle of bed, but we don't even duck under it. We just we're like, if I cover up my mouth, well, maybe that's gonna be a point. We'll see, you know? Color pencils. Renee's color pencils. Her mother used to draw with her back at home. Renee would tell her mom that what she wanted to draw, and they would do it together. It is now one of the activities she loves to do outside of playing with dolls. Mommy used to draw with me. Okay, we're in the hallway. Kinda dark. What could Grandma be doing this late at night? Who knows? Better go check it out. What is this on the floor? Did Grandma drop that? Grandma's torn note. An offering for the 3 dolls. 2 drops of blue, 1 drop of green, 2 drops of purple, 1 drop of yellow. Then give the big shelf in the living room a knock. That is... Huh. I'm curious about what that noise from the doll room was. I should check it first. Oh, the doll is alive. That's fine. It's not safe now. What do you mean it's not safe? Of course it is. Becky? Becky? You're kind of scary looking. Goodbye. It is still coming. Oh god! It's right on me. It's on me. Can we hide? Can we hide? Oh, so we can only hide on... So we don't hide behind objects. We hide behind, like... It sounds like a charm. Purple bottle. I cannot collect it, but it will be used for something, inevitably. Nope. Okay. Let's go back here. Now that doll's not here, we can look around. Mom used to read these to me before bedtime. Choose a book to read. Book of Colored Spirits, Book of the 3. 3 curious girls, Lala, Lulu, and Lily, decide to leave their homes to go up to a mysterious pink mountain. The path up the mountain was fun. I hope the monster can't attack me while I'm reading this. The 3 good friends, side by side, chatted merrily for the twisting and turning of the road. Right before sunset, a thick fog enveloped the pathway. The trees in the forest, and they could hardly see anything. As they couldn't see less and less, the 3 girls got more and more afraid. Let's hold hands, piped up Lulu, who was right in the middle. Reaching out with her left arm, Lulu pulled Lily close to her. Feeling more reassured, Lulu then reached out her right arm to pull Lala, but she couldn't find Lala's hands no matter how much she felt about it in the fog. Lulu spun to look to her right, and her jaws dropped. A pale woman with long hair, black eyes, and an abnormally wide smile stared right at her. Lily, on the other hand, was looking straight ahead of her, at the terrifying sight of her friend Lala hanging from trees, together with many others. There's like a little puzzle thing going on here. The bad 3 girls who decided to leave their homes to explore the mysterious mountain got punished dearly. That was a good story for kids. Colored Spirits. Once upon a time there lived a sorcerer. He practiced a dark and uncommon magic, and all the people in the village avoided him. He was lonely and sad, and moved to live alone by a hillside. Whoops, didn't click through. The sorcerer used his powers to create 5 colored spirits, the blue, the yellow, the red, the purple, and the green. They filled his dull and lonely life with color, and he was more joyful again. But there was a group of royalty in the country. They were no smarter than anyone. They held their noses high and snobbish. They feared the power of dark magic. They would take away their positions. And so they set many guards to patrol the villages. Anybody caught with the use of dark magic were to be locked up immediately. Upon hearing the news, the sorcerer was shocked, but most of all he worried for the colored spirits he had grown close with. In a panicked state, he created 5 colored bottles, and hurriedly placed them in different bottles. Wait. He created 5 colored bottles, and hurriedly placed them into different bottles. So the blue spirit, it went into the red bottle, the yellow spirit into the green bottle, the red spirit into the yellow bottle, the purple into blue, and green into the purple. So once again, there's a bit of a little puzzle to this book. With a quick change of clothes, the sorcerer grabbed the 5 bottles with him. He abandoned his home, setting off on a new journey disguised as a wine merchant. So they're wine bottles. Blue, green, purple, and yellow. Matcha, a wooden toy resembling a lovebird, with what looks like a cut on one of its cheeks made it unique. But the question is, was the scar given or received? Angel doll. The doll was a gift from Renee's mother. Both wings had fallen off and one of them was lost way back, before her parents were alive. Is there any spot there? Go away. Yeah, so we're just holding our breath. But I don't think there's a downside to it. Except for you looking weird. Renee doll. Custom-made doll that looked like Renee. Okay. Oh! Eventually you're gonna come out. Well, if you're on that far side, let's explore this side, because we know you're there and not here. Been in that room. This is my bedroom. Room of mirrors. Interesting. Green bottle. We can't do anything with these yet, seemingly. Although we can know where they are. Take note where they are and stuff like that. Hiding spot at the far end. Grandma sleeps in the attic. I shouldn't disturb her. There's a killer puppet around. You should disturb her. Okay. So we kinda need you to come through there and go in here and hide and do the whole thing. Oh wait, you were already in that room. What did you get there? Dang, you moved faster than I thought. Okay, dining room. Weird little dolls. Kitchen. Got a cup. Well, that's a lot of fridges. What? Storeroom. Ah! Blue bottle. I see how this works. Well, let's fully explore the house before we mess with that. Oh god! No one's here. I can prove it. See? No one's here. Yellow. Okay. We have to kind of wait for you to kind of go away outside, though. We can't just burst out. Or can we? Let's go. Nope. I was wrong. I was too cocky. See you later. I think we're good. I don't think it actually spotted us yet. It was about to. Like a second later, it was gonna spot us. Okay, so here's the cups. There's still things to find in the dining room area. Not done here yet. Okay, here's my guess. See the dolls there? That might be related to the one book about the 3 girls. But I don't think we access that puzzle yet. You may be in here. Be careful. You are. Should be good now. There's a hiding spot like right there next to the door, thankfully. I see red above. Hide! I'm wondering if I'm on the right side of you when you do that, if you can't see me. Red bottle. But remember, they also said that the colors in the bottles did not match what is actually like the red ball is not red. Which is makes it a little more convoluted, but you know, we'll do. Go away, go away, go away. Like, hey, what anything going on in here? You buying Mickey Mouse products? Hey, there's a thing in the shower. Is no one gonna point this out? Look at the reflection. Not the reflection, the shadow. 2 drops of blue, 1 drop of green, 1 drop of purple, 1 drop of yellow. Then give the big shelf in the living room a knock. Just a little note. You can actually see how it's blue in the actual glass. The bottle's red. That kind of just like outright shows you like, hey, don't take the bottles literally in color. Remember the book. Now, I'm hoping this doesn't require me like to get a specific order of them. I'm hoping it's just make sure you get the correct colors in. Oh god! It's here. It was around the corner. It's pretty fast, actually. Run the other way. We can hide in here. There's a hiding spot right next to the entrance. No. You clearly know there's nothing here. I mean, look, I'm standing under the thing, right? That means no one's here. Beep boop. So 1 drop of green. That's done. Says 1 drop of yellow. Okay. So we're done here. The other 2 bottles. The other ones are just 2-2. So just go up to them and just double tap. It is in this area, I gotta be careful. Whoa! I had a feeling it was in the other room. I'm like, how is this gonna most comically like pan out? And like, you know what would be funny? If it was in the other room, like right there. Okay. Okay, and then 2 of this. That should do it. And then we offer it up to the dolls. So far, so good. Okay. Left. Straight. I think I did that right. Don't be in here. Secret. Why is there a secret passage in the house? Why is there a killer doll in the house? Priorities. Why is there a giant killer doll hand in the house? That's no good. Basement map. An old piece of map tinged with yellow. So... okay. I see where we're at. So we're at number 1. Which I probably should be obvious by the number. I think we're number 1. Maybe I could be wrong. We haven't walked the whole room yet. Hand mirror. A pretty looking hand mirror that was broken by Renee. Her grandmother took it away thereafter. I don't like mirrors. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You definitely don't want to get grabbed by the giant hand. But why do you want to lock the doors? That closes that. It opens that. But then what opens this? That. There's the map again. So yeah, so we're at number 5 right now. We have to get to number 6. So you have to start doing these in reverse. And open that. Okay. Let's see if this pulled it off. It did. I don't fully understand how I solved that puzzle, but like, it just seemed like it was a logical flow. No. Okay, no. Yes. So we have to, like, decipher this language? Figure this out. Okay, no, it's a button sequence. Is it literally just input everything in? That's not really a puzzle, is it? The Book of the Awakening. Chapter 2. The possessed, often reciting objects that belong to the family, will be cursed to only walk at night, guarding the residence of its own family. They are referred to as Noctambulant spirits. If an outsider is seen in the possession of anything that belongs to the family, or have invaded the premises, it will do whatever it means to remove them. So it's protecting the grandma, indirectly? A few case studies have been collected in relation to Noctambulant spirits. A huge chunk of this section has descriptions of the case studies. This book, why is it here? There's something else in the box. Paper charm. A diamond-shaped charm. It is filled with mysterious unreadable words scribbled in a specific pattern. This charm, and the book. I've seen them before. The book was in Mommy's study. And the charm was illustrated in the book too. I didn't want to remember that again. From what is written in the book, Becky's possessed by something to protect its family. In that they go after outsiders who are not part of the family. This is only the second part. Where is the first part? Perhaps Grandma knows about. After all, it's all hidden here in this secret basement. Maybe I can find more answers in Grandma's room. Paper charm, huh? No. No, my friend. Oh, I thought that was something coming at me from the floor. It might have despawned, so we can get to like a story event. A strong smell of ointment. It's a smell Grandma always has on her. I have to be quiet so as not to wake her. There's no stealth options, so... Chapter 1. The creation of a voodoo doll, otherwise known as the act of voodoo, is cursed when it performs its the natural flow of life. A ritual sought after by many, voodoo is believed to have the power to bring back one from the dead. Voodoo requires a body for the spirit to return to, and a human being to act as a pathway for the dead spirit to return back to the human realm. The human being is to also create an object of personal attachment, to direct the spirit's memory to it. From a few case studies, it is also known that the ones brought back to life are never truly the same again. The act of voodoo is considered to be sacrilegious even in the world of dark arts. The medium acting as a pathway for the dead to pass through the realms gives up their own pathway out of the human realm after death. As a result, the medium will be trapped forever, residing in an earthly object, bound to serve the family they belong to. So after bringing one back in different form, the user gets cursed to become a noctambulant spirit after they die. Don't wait, Grandma. Grandma's diary. Carey is still extremely distraught from the incident. It's been a whole year. Even I cannot say I'm still not very much affected by the loss of my very own granddaughter. Nedrick looks very stressed whenever I go over, so I'm trying to give them space. Carey has been writing once in a while to me, but this particular today was strange. She seemed hopeful and happy. I hope this will finally be heading in the right direction. I hope my sweet daughter will finally be back to how she was before. There's been no letter ever since. I'm still writing to them, but they have not gotten back to me. Maybe after sending that letter they went on a trip. It's all for the better. Everything happened way too fast. The news of the passing of my daughter and my son-in-law arrived just before dawn. That was not the only thing that I was informed of. I was told to fetch her child, my granddaughter, as I am the only next of kin left. How? I'm still unable to come to terms with what is happening. However, I must attend the funeral, and I must find out what has been going on. I have fetched my granddaughter. It was my little Renee indeed, but at the same time it did not seem to be her. She did not recognize me, and I could only play along until I found out everything about this. My dear Carey, what on earth happened? I cannot believe my daughter is gone just like this. Last night, something very unusual happened. I had gifted Renee a lot of dolls, seeing how much she liked them, but went out for a glass of water. One of the bigger dolls was walking about. However, it did not do anything to me. Regardless, this is too strange. I have to keep Renee to her bedroom at night until I find out about everything. The police arrived today. They are here to return to me the remaining properties I'd taken from Correa and Nedrick's household for investigation. One of them was an old red book with parts of it torn out. After reading tonight, I found out the doll was Correa, my beloved daughter. She's still here. I've also found out why my granddaughter is alive now. Correa did something unforgivable. Oh, how much pain she must be going through to resort to this. I still have to keep Renee in her room until I find the remaining sections of the book. I'll have to look for the book again. So it is true that Becky is mommy, and Grandma knew all along. Is that why she kept Becky around? But why does she still have me here? Even though she knows I'm not her real granddaughter. Even though I'm an outsider. I'm not supposed to be in my room this late. I need to get back to my room before Grandma wakes up. No. Take the thing. Never mind. Heading back to my room. No, nothing going wrong. Grandma? Something's coming. I need to hide. Shh, we'll be fine. Don't worry, I'm here. So are you. Grandma! Renee, what are you doing under the bed? Cough. You haven't left your room, have you? No, I was here all the while. I was just feeling afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of, my sweet little girl, except for the killer doll thing with the weird splitty neck. That's pretty scary, actually. You should probably be afraid of that. Is that really true, Grandma? Of course. You shouldn't have anything to worry about. Did you really not leave your room, Renee? I did not. Alright then. Grandma's feeling a little under the weather, so I must be muddle-headed. I'll be heading back to bed. You should go back to sleep too. Wait, Grandma. What is it, Renee? Do you think I am loved? Of course, my sweet little girl. Why are you asking such silly questions? Alright, good night, Grandma. Good night. Mommy chased me because I am an outsider. And Grandma came here so quickly she must have not been chased. Because they are a family. And I'm not. Grandma lied. Let's try she doesn't see me as her family. After all, it's all my fault. Mommy will not attack anything she sees as family. So if I wasn't around, everyone would be happy. And Grandma will be happy too. That torn section of the book that Grandma didn't have. I know where it is. I knew all along. I need to get to the playroom. Ideally alive. He's in the doll. Yeah, it was. Chapter 3. To release the trapped Noctambulant spirit, simply soak the charm in an unclean water thoroughly. Water turns unclean when touched by other spirits. There is a spirit in there washing themselves right now. When the incantations on the charm are smudged and corrupted, the charm will then be needed to be placed anywhere on the object of which the soul is trapped, and the ritual is complete. It is known that the water used to soak the charm will start to corrupt. It starts the moment it comes into contact with the charm, and is extremely dangerous for humans. Saturate the water with salt and dispose of it after the ritual is done. Unclean water. Where can I find water? Whoa, 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 whoa. There. Purifying charm. The once lifeless paper charm, now after being soaked in a bathtub, gives off an ominous energy. Not to give, but to take away. I think we're getting a bad ending. Now it is all over. Nobody will be troubled anymore. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room filled with notes and studies on how to get back to her daughter. Father saw me. He was never really happy whenever he saw me. But I never expected that he thought that of me all this time. You are not my daughter. Those words pierced me, hanging somewhere in the void inside me I never knew existed. I had to do what had to be done. But I knew at the back of my head that nothing in this world was meant for me. Not parents, not love. Not the name, and not the toys. It was meant for Renee. And that's why I deserve to have everything taken away from me. I don't still fully understand that final CG. I need to get the other endings. It kind of pierced together in my head. Like, so did the mom just die because of the ritual? It looked like there was like a rope tied there, so... Huh. We'll accept the other endings, and now I'll put my thoughts together. But I'm sure she loves me. Grandma knew about me all this time, but it still allowed me to be here. She locked me up in the room every night to keep me safe. How could I have doubted her? Mommy told me too that I'm always family and always loved. And what I need to do now is to believe in them and not make Grandma troubled anymore. That torn section of the book that Grandma didn't have, I know where it is. I knew all along. I need to get to my playroom. Unclean water? Where can I find water? It's probably gonna be a similar ending to the other one, but just a little different with our target. Now she's gonna go back to the doll room and wait for Becky. Okay, so we're gonna use it on Becky this time rather than ourselves. So I'm assuming we're a doll, but maybe we're like a homunculi. For the most part, the storyline is like, makes you think of like Full Metal Alchemist or something. Okay, it's going back to rest. I'm sorry, Mommy. I have done it. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room filled with notes and studies on how to get back her daughter. The book had all the information. Ones that will take everything from me. I was so scared that would happen. I had to do what had to be done. She might murder them all. And so I hid it in something precious. I brought it everywhere with me. Even back at the funeral, I was hurt and scared. I had to keep the doll with me just in case. Renee, let's go home. Those kind words of Grandma, they warmed me up. It was foolish of me to be held up by silly thoughts. Mommy and now Grandma, they care about me. And I have to do this for them. I always hated mirrors, because they remind me of what I am not. But now I am not afraid anymore. So, a good ending? It's a new morning and a new beginning. This is the real beginning. Don't see anything wrong with that ending. Well, how's the third one gonna end then? Okay, final option. She's hiding something. Now tell me about Mommy and keeping everything in the secret basement. She must be planning something. Otherwise she wouldn't lie like that. Does Grandma not want me too? I just wanted a family and to be loved. I want to be with my family. I have to do something. Mommy's doing all this because she wants to protect her family. What can I do to make her not do that? I have to get to my playroom first. I'm being chased because this belongs to the family. So I need to get rid of this doll. Maybe I can burn it. So this route's a little different. We need to go to the fireplace. You're gonna burn, alright. Now I need to soak the charm in water. What is our goal? This will be interesting. The charm is sinking to the bottom. The water is turning red and looks like blood. Now the water is corrupted. I just need a cup to collect it. Let's go get a cup to collect the corrupted water then. We do a feed it to the grandma? Okay. Now to Grandma's room. And all this will go away. Little girl, what are you planning? Was it really accomplish anything? Then again, it's a horror game. We never quite do the nicest options, do we? Here we go. Can't really quite tell what you did. Did you pour it in her mouth? Fun. I have succeeded. Now nobody can harm me. Nobody can stop me from what I deserve. On that day, I found out about something I should never have. Mother's study room filled with notes and studies on how to get back her daughter. Daddy went out of the room. The two of them are shouting again in the living room. And then they go away, back to their room. The usual thing. Except this time I knew why. They got strangely quiet after a while. I don't usually peek because I was scared. But that time, I knew instantly what to do. The book had all the information. Ones that will take everything from me. I was so scared that would happen. I had to do what had to be done. And now, I have done it. I have finally gotten what I wanted. Mommy, Daddy, let's always be together. We will always be family. Endings are still a little weird. So, that's it for Noctambulant. So, let's compare this against Overslept. They both have a kind of creepy monster that has like kind of weird limbs or like weird necks and kind of like weird posture and everything. The one from this one, the doll thing, is probably creepier. And I would say the story here is more coherent. It still feels a little bit kind of anticlimactic. Like, I think you see where the story's going relatively early on. So, in some ways, it doesn't feel like there's enough beat to kind of lead up to the way the story is going to go. It doesn't have to be a unique twist or anything. You don't really need to change the core of the ending. It has more to do with like the pacing to reach the ending is a little bit fast. It's kind of short. Gameplay-wise, standard horror fare. I do think, like I said, once again, the thing is creepy. The way it kind of pokes in the doors and stuff. It is better executed than Overslept in that regard. And game kind of flow-wise, it's better than Overslept. Because there's none of that, you die, you gotta restart the whole game all over again stuff. You can reload to get the other endings. The layout makes a little more logical sense. The puzzles are a little less, they're almost a little too simple this time. While Overslept, I've never had some puzzles that were a little more convoluted. They were a little more frustrating due to the you die, you restart everything structure. So we kind of need to find that sweet spot. We haven't quite hit it yet. But overall, I think the game is better than Overslept. It's definitely structured a lot better. It's just, once again, I'm just thinking about the pacing to hit the obvious twists. And there could have been some more of those kind of weird doll areas. We only got one, and it was pretty cool looking, but we only got one. I wish we saw a little more of that. But yeah, anyway. So, thank you all for watching me play Noctambulant. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.